Welcome. Welcome, one and all. Good to have you along. Exotic Zen Wisdom. And we're going to do a Scorpio reading. But of course, happy full moon in Scorpio. If it weren't for my friend in New York, like waking me up this morning with a happy new moon, full moon in Scorpio, I would have been oblivious. So, let's ask Archangel Michael to protect this reading as I channel the messages for my beautiful collective regarding the full moon vibe happening tonight in our atmosphere, in our planetary alignment with Scorpio. And happy May 1st. Happy Friday, TGIF. Happy full moon in Scorpio, and happy May 1st. Okay, so yeah, let's get into it, my loves. I am so excited to do this reading for you with Scorpio energy. And we're going to see what's going down for each and every one in town. Thank you for helping me along to get up. We are almost at that 18,600, but of course. Oh, okay, so right before I hit the record button, crazy. These were back in my days when I was like hooting and hollering at the streets. Okay, the helicopter's up above. Woo, the helicopter's up above. Okay, right before I hit record. Oh, okay, let's get this off. No sound. Okay, I don't want any sound. Little more Palo Santo. I heard El Kuje. Mama said knock you out. Okay, Mama said knock you out. And then I went on to look at the lyrics. And man, they're such powerful lyrics. I mean, he was busting the lyrics out back in the days. We had good lyrics back then. And okay, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, rocking my peers. Yep, that's what he says. Hold on. These lyrics, whoever did this, and putting the suckers in fear. Oh shoot, I can't. Making the fears rain down like a moon song. Listen to the bass go boom. Explosion, overpowering over the competition. I'm towering, wrecking shop. When I drop these lyrics, they'll make you call the cops. Don't you dare stare. You better move. Don't ever compare me to the rest that all get sliced and diced. Competition's paying the price. I'm going to knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm going to knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Okay, so that's a lot of platonic energy there. And I don't know what sign he is, but I do know LL is Year of the Dog. So this might have to do with Year of the Dog. I'm going to put Scorpio here because this is pure Scorpio energy today, okay? Keep everyone else away. But I am going to do Scorpio with the sign, with other signs. With all 12 zodiac signs. So, nothing but the loving vibes with Scorpio, of course. Scorpio's a very intuitive sign. We're in Aries season. Ancient ruler of Scorpio is co-ruler now, I guess, Mars. And Mars is, we just left all the Aries season. We're in Taurus season, which is the polarity of Scorpio. Hierarchy, tradition. Scorpio will come in and just break. Yeah, look, somebody wants to, this is about communication. Communication's coming in. Let me see if I can get my light. Let me see if I can get this light going. Make it just a tad bit brighter. Just so you can see. Okay, so there's some energy here coming through. Maybe this is too bright. Ooh, I can't even see. All right, so let's see what we get here. This is about some fast communication, things speeding up. Scorpio, this is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. I may say he or she. This is about regrets. Somebody wants to communicate about their regrets. What's new? Okay, then we got the same old vibe. Somebody is letting go and giving in, surrendering. Okay, Ace of Cups. That's what we started off with. Two of Cups. Look at this. Somebody's really getting in touch with their emotions, because Scorpio doesn't lie about the truth. Scorpio knows the truth. You can't lie to Scorpio. Okay, if you lie to Scorpio, Scorpio will what? Maybe they've learned their lesson. Scorpio will cut you off. Okay, Scorpio is the surgeon. Maybe of relationships. Maybe Scorpio is the surgeon of relationships. Somebody was in their Knight of Wands energy. This has to do with gallivanting, being in the Knight of Wands energy. We have more space, so let me just scoot it along so we don't squeeze everything into the corner of the... All right, so I don't know what's going on, but this is going to be quite an interesting reading today. Somebody feels like you're going to reject them. They want to, yeah, somebody feels like they want to do life with you. They know and they knew that this was a strong connection. Either, this could go both ways, Scorpio. Either this is someone you were doing life with and you have a family and you have kids with, okay? It could be somebody that you actually have children with. Generational wealth here. Oh, it could be three things now I'm hearing. Or this is somebody who you absolutely know in your heart and soul, in every cell of your body, that you want to be with this person. That this is the one that you're the one that wants to settle down with, okay? Either you or them. And the third thing I heard was, dude, I hope I didn't forget what the third thing I heard was. That this is going to be coming to you with this new relationship. Yep, you're the Queen of Wands. You're going for what you want. You have enough faith to carry you through. You have the faith of a mustard seed. Let me turn it around so you can see it better. And I think we can fit in one more row, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. You're following your truth, Scorpio. I made that fall. You're following your truth, and this communication wants to come to you. Okay, now it wants to come to you. Maybe there's been a long, stagnant time of no activity, no connection. This could be a no contact situation, but the love is not gone. Or this could be somebody who really loves you, sees you as the potential special someone that they can do life with, and they're afraid of coming up to you. They're afraid of expressing. There's a lot of fear here, maybe of relationships, of deep connections. Somebody is more comfortable with superficial connections. Oh, yeah, that is not a... This is definitely a Scorpio reading, because Scorpio is not going to be relating to a superficial connection. Those would not be... I mean, unless Scorpio is not healed, right? So it's going to take a lot of courage to really embrace somebody moving into a deeper emotional level of partnership. Maturity. Courage. Yeah, and it's going to be worth it. Emotional contentment. 10-10 energy. Two of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Wanting to do life together and feeling emotionally content and happy, gratified. No regrets. Very wonderful energy. I can, like, you know, stay here for a minute, but we got to keep going. Yeah, somebody's giving too little, too late. Somebody knows you're the one, but they can't reach the level of getting courage, come up, or facing that you may say no. And they are over the regret and the possibility of rejection is overpowering them, coming in and missing out on something. And they're really contemplating this communication. Sonia 88, welcome. Welcome, my beauty. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So this is an amazing reading, but Okay, so we're going to layer it up, and then we're going to get into the we'll do Scorpio and Scorpio, and we'll move on from there with all the other signs. But I think I'm going to start with Scorpio. Like, if your person has a lot of Scorpio aspects, yeah, renewal. You know what I mean, y'all. So this one's a general. Okay, so this is an opportunity to have renewal. This person has to get over it. You have to get over it. You've done a lot of meditation. You're calling this person to you, by the way. I feel your call. Yeah, you have a lot of faith of a mustard seed. And besides that, your ancestors might be working behind the scenes, pulling some spiritual strings to get this going, baby. Ancestors. That's definitely ancestor energy behind it with the Ten of Pentacles. So this is Aries energy, fiery. Meditate, contemplate, dare to dream. Yeah, you have to go for your passion. This is talking about Scorpio. Passions, these are arrows of passion too, and they're going straight. So there is a surge here of connections. People, two souls wanting to reunite, connect passionately. This is a consciousness that's going on. This is a general reading. Divine feminine, you might feel too old. Oh, it's my time has come and gone. I can't do it anymore. And you're like, maybe you could have hermited your energy. There's a lot of fear. The red, fear. Fear of flight. You could be dealing with the elderly. Maybe you deal a lot with the elderly. Maybe you're still mourning someone who passed on. You're not fully healed enough to be in a relationship. Gossip. Okay, so Leo energy. Somebody wants to gossip about you. Somebody's jealous, obviously. Hi, Leonis of Gaia. Welcome, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being here. I'm getting my setup is different, so it's throwing me off. The Ten of Cups, impatience. And this is a very important quality, and this is something that Scorpio has a lot of, is patience. Scorpio can wait and wait for it. It's made to, I heard it's Ford tough. Somebody might drive a Ford car, a Ford truck. Yes, somebody knows that this passion is there. This could have to do, the impatience could have to do with some moon magic, or this person not being able to live in reality. They're a little Pollyanna about this connection. They put you too much on a pedestal, and you're more realistic, and you're hermiting your energy. You're going inward. You're healing. You have a lot of love to give. Yeah, you've been growing too. Okay, maybe you just, okay, I don't think so. Let's look at this spirit. Yeah, this person's very insecure. Okay, there's a matter of insecurity here. This person cannot come up to you because they don't feel enough. They don't feel like they have it, and that you would accept them. This is very bittersweet energy because they have a lot of emotion for you, but they're not even capable of saying anything. And that's their insecurity, and they can't overcome it. They're overwhelmed by the insecurity. You're coming in as the Queen of Wands. You're everything this person has ever wanted. You know what I mean? You're coming in as their dream lady, their fantasy girl. Fantasy Island. Something with somebody's name might be Ricardo. Guilt. Somebody feels guilty. It's this person. They feel guilty. They keep disappointing themselves, breaking their own heart within this. Because when you're insecure, it doesn't go anywhere unless you address it unless you give it TLC. I heard kiss the boo-boo. Gratitude. Yeah, you have a lot of gratitude. Things are going to be moving for you pretty soon. And this could be another suitor. This person might have to have front row seat of it. I don't know why I got two of these cards. I really didn't intend on doing it. Trickery. So this person's kind of like sending energy, okay? This is kind of sending energy your way to mess you up. Like, this kind of energy wants to mess you up. We got another deck that I wasn't going to be using that one. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Spirit, what can you tell us more regarding this Virgo? Excuse me. Somebody might be a Virgo. Somebody might be thinking or dealing with a Virgo. What can you tell me about my general Scorpio full moon reading? Milk and honey. So somebody's really delaying. And somebody can be from the LGBT community too. Their insecurity is so bad that they take what they can. I'm going to put it here with the Ten of Cups. They see you. I also kind of get that they do substances, because people who don't have patience are kind of either they're fire signs or they might be overindulging on substances and exchanging gifts. Oh, we got this again. I love this person. This person might want to give you a gift that has something attached to it. Wow, spirits really speak. That would be something, spirit. Wow, what is that about? Truth be told, this person rather die guilty than speak truth. Okay, this person, and that's why you're one of these people who's very intuitive. You're my beautiful, sensitive collective, and you can read. You have to read between the lines. You've had to do that all your life. This person feels orphaned by you, but it's a woman, so I feel like you guys felt orphaned at first. You felt abandoned. This connection triggered my Scorpio's abandonment wound. Oh yeah. This connection triggered my Scorpio's abandonment wound. How dare they? Shame on them. That's what you need to conquer, Scorpio, okay? To heal that abandonment wound. Between worlds. You're in right now, you're going either to the past or to the future. It could be this is the pivotal closing of some kind of situation cycle. A change in the wind. Oh, things. I remember that when the wind was. Now we don't have wind. It is barely any wind. It changed up. A change in the wind. Interesting. 12. TikTok. Like somebody's been waiting for you, but you never reached out. You never went back. You never looked back, okay? This is like when Scorpio cuts something off, they'll cut their finger off. You know what I mean? They will cut it off. They will not. Chaos and conflict. Oh, okay. So this person brought a lot of chaos and conflict. You have no desire to go back. That's the insecurity. They create a lot of chaos and conflict, and that's not what Scorpio wants. You're a very meditative person here. Okay, you are very wise. The owl. And you might be a mother. This might have been you might have dealt a lot with a lot of chaos with the parent of your children. Okay, so you're definitely in a place where you're envisioning something better and newer. It's almost like Scorpio has cut off communication unless you're keeping things more, because you're a water sign, right? You're keeping things more intellectual, okay? This could be a lot of the influence of Gemini with Uranus, where you rather just have conversations. Platonic relationship, Scorpio? This is just a collective, but we're going to go in with the signs. A leg up. Oh, so this person's so insecure that they feel like they need you. Maybe you help this person feel confident. Okay, maybe you had SEX with them and they took your energy and ran with it to their ex or to get some new supply, and they left you high and dry. This was an agent of chaos. Prince of Flies. Hi, Donna Davidson. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Maybe I should move it so you could see a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, see, I don't even have it up to the current energy. I can't even see what I'm doing. Okay, come on. Play, play, play. No. It's great. No. I'm sorry, you guys. It's acting so strange. It only takes me like a little bit before the actual factual. All right, yang. Things are going to be speeding up. The masculine energy, number one. We are in a fire horse year, a yang year. Huh. I never thought of that, really, in regards to masculine and feminine. But we are integrating. The new thing is to integrate our own divine feminine masculine energy and be the one for ourselves. Higher power. Yeah, you are definitely commuting with higher power. Your ancestors are almost like your matchmakers, is what I want to say. Huh. Okay. Okay, so what does that mean, that higher power? Let me get another one of these. What do you mean, a higher power here? Balance. You're balanced, exactly. You're balancing the scales. Everything's coming together for you. They were trying to put blocks, okay? They were trying to block your road. They got you off balance. Again, agents of chaos. Okay, you were on your merry way. They came in and got you off your path. Okay, there's a price to pay for that. You've come back. You have the key. Okay, you came back with the key. You have recovery. Anything else? Yeah, you have a new perception in life too. So, you needed to get a new perspective. And it took this person's, whatever, interaction, crossing each other's lives to get to that place where you had a new perspective. And now you're better off, but now you don't want this person. And this person was actually probably doing that impasse, that blocking, and being, okay, so the reason they were doing the blocking was because they were unhealed and they weren't ready to be with you. And they could have put some roadblocks so you won't escape from their grips. And now it feels like you're totally on a whole new direction. Fast. Somebody's moving fast. Like they feel you're moving fast away from them. Yep. And you're in a Joysville. You're happy go lucky. Okay. You're not stressed or pressed for them. And some people maybe around them might be gossiping, or maybe just their relatives. That's an old woman. A relative, their mom, or their mom is gossiping about you to other people. But you have wisdom. Wow. Okay, so this person is, and you're with higher power, and you're on your destiny path again, but they tried to block that destiny path. I think this has happened many times. I know this card came out for me many, many, many times before. And every time I'd be like, what? Okay, so this is something that you are over. And look, the moon magic. It's a full moon. So now you could have haters from the past who see that you've gotten quite ahead of the game here. You're on track. They couldn't stop you. They couldn't keep you down for long. You know, because LL Cool J is in a boxing ring, right? And it's like being in the boxing ring, and the referee starts 1, 2, 3. They want you down. You know, they want the referee to reach 10 and you're knocked out. You're knocked out of the game. That's what, yeah, they want you isolated. That nobody pays attention to you. Everybody doesn't see you. You're not a special person. Completion. This is done. This is done. Death. They might have to actually experience something, because maybe you had to experience something regarding death. But this is coming either for you or them. And it could be like a relative of theirs. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't have to be them. And I don't wish this on anybody, but it's what we're talking about. So yeah. Okay. Now on that note, let's get into the signs, because that's going to take a while. And I need to get over the hump of doing this. I really think I tackled too much, but we'll see. So what I said was we're going to start with Scorpio and Scorpio. All right. I am already picking up to use the Seers deck on that one, which that's like very LGBT friendly. But it's funny when I get the notice right before I'm going to do it. Okay, come on. The camera's shutting down while I'm trying to get stuff together. Here we go. I got it. Where's the deck? I got you. I got you. No, isn't that it? Oh. Okay, so maybe I don't have it? That's odd. Oh, here it is, right here. Okay. Quick switcheroo. We're doing Scorpio with Scorpio. Here we go. Scorpio with Scorpio. Let's see what the tail says about you guys together. Okay, we're gonna have to use this because I don't have. Oh, I do have that one. That's what I was looking for right in front of me. Okay, so there might be something right in front of you, Scorpio, that you have not noticed. Okay. All right, this is going to be easy because all I have to do is say Scorpio with Scorpio. So let's see, my loves. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. This is now the Scorpio reading. Let's get into it. 2640. God, these don't shuffle at all. Come on. Give me one. Give me something. You keep me hanging like this. What are we talking about, Spirit? No contact. Okay, this is a no contact reading. So let's see what we have. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Scorpio with Scorpio wants to know this connection about what's going on. This is probably a romantic. Here we go. Oh my gosh, a tower. Page of Wands. Somebody wants to come in quickly. Yeah, somebody wants to come in quickly and quick and hit it, you know? This is like WYD, but you're against it. Somebody is not really taking late night calls. That's what I hear. Yeah. Call Johnny Carson. Call Jay Leno. Call Tyrone. You guys. Okay, so let's see here. So somebody is in their Knight of Wands energy still. Okay? They're all about the sex. Look. Confirmation. Oh gosh. Thank you, Spirit. They're all about the sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. You need to get away. You want to get away from this situation. Somebody's not really as mutually accepting. Yeah, there's magic here. So maybe one of your exes is doing a little sprinkle to get this connection not have that sexual pleasure quality to it. The wheel is turning. So things are going well for a new beginning. Somebody's trying to do magic to stop a new beginning, the Scorpio-Scorpio connection. Yeah, things are stalling. People have been waiting. Nothing has really happened. Healing has to take place. And somebody's also afraid to offer something like more substantial. They're just not ready because they have to heal. 4-4. Angels are protecting this. 8 of Swords. Somebody is psychologically stuck. They're very stubborn. This is not the best card, okay? I love love reading. This is, yeah. Somebody's the Empress. Somebody's walking away. Somebody's fruitful. I think this is one of you Scorpios. Anything else? Who's the other one, Spirit? Five of Pentacles. So one feels that the other one's walking away and they feel left out of this energy. But they weren't loyal, really. And they must have walked away first. And now somebody's been waiting and they see you in a new beginning and they expect you to still be waiting for them. But when the Wheel of Fortune is going, You can't stop fate. But somebody is still stuck, okay? They need to heal and they can't get out of it. They can't get out of their head. They're very maybe materialistic. They did things for the wrong reasons. On the bottom of the deck is Knight of Cups. This is a charmer, baby. This is a charmer. And a player. I think what's upsetting someone, and you're really in their midst, in their mind, and they're seeing that they had a lack of confidence, I want to say, but they lacked the confidence which has caused them to miss an opportunity that would have been something more beneficial for them. It's like it's finally hitting them now in this connection. All right, we're just going to call it a day with Scorpio. And I think we'll stick with the water signs so we can go up to Pisces or Cancer next. But that was crazy. I want different. I want different. Okay, where is my... What should we do? We'll just shuffle for either. We're going to do what? We're going to go in elements. So we have Cancer or Pisces next. What are we going to do? Pisces. We're going to do Pisces next. Nice. Then I can use my romance deck. Because they're so into romantic. All right. So we got Pisces next. Let's see what's going down with Pisces. You know what? Let me do a little something different here. We'll put the one that's with... I can see it better. I hope you can see it better. Okay, so this is Pisces with Scorpio. Let's see what's going down with this energy. What's going up, down, sideways with Pisces and Scorpio? You're both water signs. Pisces is in the North Node. Scorpio has a lot of Uranus, because it's hanging out with Aquarius. And Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Yeah, new beginning. Ooh, this is nice. Lovely energy. This is like a gentleman. Very romantic. It looks good. Somebody likes being with you. Somebody dresses well. Somebody's a good dresser here. Somebody's very proud of the way they dress, and somebody's proud of being with you. I already feel the love. Oh, this might happen quite quickly. Look, a major arcana. Oh my God. Somebody may come in quickly. This 2-week cycle. Okay. This is somebody who could be a Virgo. Oh yeah, they like to look sharp. 2 of Pentacles. They move slow, okay? This energy, it does not want to have a connection right away. They don't want to be, as they say, locked down or tied down. This is an Emperor, yeah. They're into it, but they are kind of, they might be a smoker actually, but they're kind of, like, don't push me. I'm going to do it when I do it. And when they do it, it's going to be like all of a sudden, and let's go big. Let's go, let's go to the courthouse or whatever. This energy, you have to let them do it. But this person definitely is a strong connection. This could be somebody who's already a father or a boss, but they like you and things are moving really good. And it's could be kind of scaring this person. Whoever this Emperor energy is could be a little standoffish to saying that they're with you, or a connection, or this is a secret thing going on. The Hermit. This is a secret. Somebody might be having an affair with a married man or with their boss. Or this is what's the obstacle. This is the situation. Yeah, somebody... I don't know. What is this? Somebody is gives attention to a lot of the women, okay? Or this Emperor gets a lot of attention from a lot of women. This Emperor's going into a new cycle. Somebody's going into a new cycle. The masculine is going into a new cycle in this situation. Yeah, and then we have the 6 of the Gemini energy. So somebody doesn't want to be a player. They only do like one person. It looks like, hi, John the Baptist, 1990. Welcome. Oh, my God. If you only knew. So, yeah, this energy. Oh, okay, look. Yeah, somebody does want to settle down. This is somebody who doesn't want to say that they're with you, but when they want it, it's going to flow. It's going to happen. They come across as they're indecisive, but what you don't see is that this person really is moving towards commitment. And it's kind of going to come in like a wrecking ball. It's all going to be like, yeah, let's do it now. And it could, I don't know if this is because of the immigration or whatever. You know, I don't know. It kind of feels like so sudden that you might really doubt it. But it's going to make you happy. So whoever the other person, it could be the Pisces, because, you know, well, Pisces is so laid back. So it could be the Scorpio is coming in as the Emperor energy, and because Scorpio is more of control. I need control. Now the Emperor's not reversed; he's upright. He could also represent somebody who has to be in control. That's why they have an empire. They know how to deal with military and strategic moves. But what do we need to know about this energy? So it looks like it's going to be a happy ending. Okay, that you're going to be committed to someone. You guys might commit because somebody's pregnant with a child. Kudos to you. This is a good situation. Yeah. Somebody needs to let go of the past, or somebody in the past they can't let go. This is the Scorpio energy. So maybe the feminine cannot let go of someone, or they're still mourning someone. That's been coming in a lot. I think that's in like it's going to be like an ongoing theme. Also a warning of, because I'll tell you, if you get a relationship before a year of like somebody who you really, really, really love, it's not healthy. It's not good. It's not, it just may not be real. You may be in that Pollyanna stance of like, oh, you want love or this, but somebody might catch you vulnerable, right? So this is the energy I catch with that. And I'm just telling you from my experience, really, I wouldn't be saying something like that. Okay, that was Pisces. Wow, that was heavy. We are going to move to Cancer. The next water sign. Cancer. So, Spirit, thank you so much for these messages. And we are going to talk about Cancer's romance, what's going on with the Cancer and Scorpio connections today in this new 2-week cycle. Can you please tell us what's going to be happening between Cancer and Scorpio? Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune. Things are going well. Things are going to be moving in your favor. Ace of Cups. Emotions are going to be flowing. This is going to be a hot connection. Loving. Yep. Somebody might get pregnant. It's going so well. It wouldn't be a Cancer reading without the Empress representing herself. The first 3 cards in. Major Arcana, major new beginning, and another major Arcana. So far, beautiful. 5 of Wands. You might have a lot of men aggressive with you because they want to sleep with you, if you're the Cancerian woman or the Scorpio woman. I don't know, but things are moving. Oh, you might have a lot of men who want to sleep with you, and maybe be careful with your driving. This could be road rage as well. But your career, somebody's doing well in their career. Okay, somebody like kicks butt in their career, and they might be doing stuff for children, or they might be a mother. And maybe that's what, or maybe you're a woman in a man's industry or something, and you have a lot of men angry at you or something. Oh, that's an interesting reading. 9 of Pentacles. Or a lot of men who want to sleep with you because you're in somebody has a lot of men around them, or somebody feels that they have a lot of men around them. The Hermit. And this kind of looks like a hermity energy, the Nine of Pentacles. It seems like there's a female here that doesn't recognize that there's maybe a lot of men admirers, and they come across a little heavy-handed because like you're very attractive or something, or they try to flirt with you. I don't know. This is interesting energy. This could be Scorpio or Cancer. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, divine timing is here. All right, so I think like they're saying to stay single, whoever you are, and you might be a mother. Business is going really well. You have some new beginning coming here with love with this person, but it needs to develop. And somebody is not quite ready, because what you don't see is that somebody still kind of needs to hermit their energy and heal. But momentum's going to be going in the career, and you might have jealous men if you're a woman, or maybe take it the other way, jealous women if you're a man. About maybe either your car or your motherhood or your career or something about you, your beauty, your body. Three of Pentacles. You're just getting it out of the mud. It seems like both of you are very focused on your profession almost. And yeah, that's the truth. So this could be bad timing in the next 2 weeks. Maybe y'all's career is going so well that you love each other, you like each other, you're into it, but maybe you can't find the time. You have to put work in before romance. And it feels like you're hermiting from each other, but it just could be that you really are focused on work. You got the ball going on something that's offering emotional reward as well. It's very fertile. Either you, the career, or this relationship, or you're pregnant. I don't know, but this is really good energy. I like it. I don't even want to leave it. The star, exactly. Somebody's shining. So you're all going to meet when somebody's really shining. Somebody's single, maybe freshly single or something. Okay, we'll see. But anyway, that's what we got. So this in the next 2 weeks, you might be too busy for actually making this connection happen, but it will. Something good's going to come out of it. Stick with each other, I hope. Come back and tell me. Oh, I don't want to take the Scorpio away. Hello, we're still doing Scorpio. All right, now we're going to move on to another element. Let's move to the earth element, huh? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We'll see what comes up next. Let's see. Taurus. Woo! Okay, nice. Taurus with Scorpio. What are we going to use for you? Okay, I think we're going to use this deck. Yeah. Oh, I know. I actually am being guided to use the other deck, the modern deck. That's what they gave me. So let me get that out. Okay, we're going to use this for Taurus and Scorpio, the modern deck. Somehow I saw that Hermit card with the laptop in my third eye. So let's see if that comes out. Taurus and Scorpio romance. What's going on? If you are highly aspected with your Taurus or your Scorpio and you're connected with somebody, this will be your reading. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't for someone else. I may say he or she, so just interchange the messages. Somebody from your past. Oh, wow. And haven't been doing these cards. It takes too long. I'm not going to do that anymore. It takes too long for those darn cards to come out. So we're just going to be doing tarot on the relationships. So somebody, either Scorpio or Taurus, is expecting someone from the past. Oh, it's going to stress you out. And then I heard Mama said knock you out. Maybe there was violence here, or somebody's angry, repressed anger, repressed emotions. It's a heavy load. Maybe somebody can't express themselves. Maybe somebody feels bad about something. There's moon magic maybe that happened. Something mysterious that needs to be cleared up. The Three of Wands. Somebody wants to come towards, one person wants to come towards the other, okay? They don't know when, they don't know how. This could be no contact, or I'm going to say all of these are going to be no contact, okay? Because that's what card. Nine of Cups. Somebody sees you as a wish come true. It doesn't seem like you've been in contact. They can't find you. They're thinking about connecting. Somebody from your past. They're stuck. They think about you a lot. They cannot, they would, if they knew where you were, they would make an offer to connect. But the wheel is turning and there's no contact. Three of Pentacles. Somebody, a lot of work energy here as well. Tell me about this moon energy, Spirit. The High Priestess. Damn. Either you or them, one of you is a High Priestess. Or whoever. This is a no contact. This is definitely a no contact reading. Somebody is, whoever, okay, whatever happened, something happened, okay, there's unexplained things going on, but somebody really, really likes you. And if it was not no contact, they would connect with you. They would make an offer. But it could be that, oh yeah, see, look, the Taurus is here. Absolutely. The Taurus really likes the Scorpio or something. Taurus, moon, sun, rising, whatever. This is a conundrum. Here we go. Here's the card I was just talking about. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody's trying to get to my collective. And maybe their girlfriend found your information and deleted it from their laptop or their devices. They don't, that created a heavy burden because there's no way to contact each other now. But if they could, they would make an offer, and that's why this person who was in their life got caught up, got left behind, is what I heard that song. 10 of Pentacles. This is karmic. Caught up in karmic. This person might have a lot of money. This person might deal with a lot of money. Their family, they come from money. This person could come from money, from wealth. Come from money, yeah. The Empress. They want you. They want to be with you. This is the Taurus energy again. Yeah, they see you as the one. Yep. Okay, but this is a no contact situation. Somebody deleted the information. So you know, this is a Taurian situation too. So you would have to pray a lot, meditate, figure this out, focus on how this connection. I don't know if you guys know where each other lives. You might, it might have to get to the point where you have to write a letter, but it's like you don't know who people are living with and stuff. It might, what's going to happen, Spirit? Give me 3 cards just to describe what's going to happen, what should be happening. Justice. Everything's evening out, balancing itself off. Somebody might. Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody might be getting the, like, just the acceptance of the situation and not having feelings about it. Yeah, and walking away. Somebody's walking away and they don't have the feelings, the strong emotions. And somebody else is upset about this. But it is a situation that maybe this High Priestess could not contact someone because somebody's went into their devices or somebody lost a device. King of Pentacles. This could be a earth sign. It could be a Taurus. I don't know how it goes, but this is the Taurus Scorpio dynamic. Yeah, this person would like to be with you. Somebody thinks about whoever's in no contact with somebody. And both of you don't have each other's phone number. But maybe somebody's in social media. So that means that they would have to reach out in social media to you. And they don't want to do that. They might get discovered or something. God, you guys are in a weird ass energy, man. Ugh. Page of Swords. Somebody's spying. That's how they spy on you and keep eye on you and keep tabs on you and know that you are single. They might be doing moon magic because, okay, somebody might be in a connection. The person that they're with is very possessive. So they can't exactly leave that situation, but they want to be with you. Yeah, somebody could be married. That's what it is. Yeah. Somebody, you might find out that this person really wasn't even able to come. They can't come at you because they're still dealing with somebody else. But they do think of you as the one that they like the most, and they had fun under the sun. But you're over it. You're not doing this. Somebody could be married here. Whoa. Or in a commitment. Maybe just not marriage, but 5, 6, 7, a long ass time. This person doesn't have anything to offer my collective. I don't know which one you are in the game here, but they don't have much to offer. They're good with their words, but they're not givers, and they would just take your time, your energy, your effort. That's takers. And then leave you out in the cold. No, we don't do that. Heavens to Dixie. Heavens to Dixie. No, we ain't doing that. All right, so let's get into the next sign. This is kind of toxic, this one. So this one really dipped. My energy really dipped. I don't know, or somebody came online, or my energy really dipped on that one. Because, ooh. What's going down? All right, so let's see if I can go on to the next. Onwards and upwards, we're going to do Virgo or Capricorn. Next, the Capricorn. Capricorn 1. Capricorn and Scorpio. This should be very exciting, huh? Damn. Capricorn and Scorpio. Let me get a nice, fresh deck for Cappy and Scorpio. We might even have to use the magic. I mean, the, what is this? Yeah, we might have to use that one. The witch deck. Let's use the witch deck for Capricorn and Scorpio, huh? Let's see. What say you, Spirit, about this connection between Capricorn and Scorpio? Full moon reading in Scorpio. Please and thank you. What's going down with this connection? This scenario? My collective. 10 of Cups. It's looking good. Wow. Wow. Nothing like the Devil and the Scorpion. A little nookie, huh? Feeling good. Yep. Feeling balanced. Justice in the house. Yeah. Somebody might be pregnant. I mean, this is literally, she's holding her tummy. It's really, things are going well. Somebody feels taken care of. Family. This is 7 of Pentacles. No waiting. Something's happening now. It feels like this is activity going on in action. Somebody is in a good connection. And then when it's good, it's really good. It feels like. This is a big change. Knight of Swords. Things are moving fast. Huh. 4 of Swords. Somebody needs to heal for more growth. Page of Pentacles. It's a very much of a stop and go, but there's a lot of delight in this connection, a lot of gratification. But somebody might be spying, or somebody might be kind of capable. Let me tell you right now, this could be either sign. Somebody, one of these two in this union here is very capable of revenge. Okay? They need to watch the obsession. The Chariot. Yeah. This could be escapism. Somebody doesn't want to deal with things, and then they're passive aggressive, and they do things behind the scenes. 4 of Swords. 4-4 energy. No, this is 5 of Swords. No, 2 of Swords. Okay, 2 of Swords. A lot of swords. Somebody is very unsure of themselves in this. Somebody feels unsure in this connection because it may evoke too much emotions. Somebody's not quite prepared yet. Oh God, this is weird energy. It could be that somebody's pregnant. Somebody had a baby or somebody's going to have a baby. The masculine doesn't feel quite confident and prepared, okay? But they're moving forward anyway. But it's like they feel blind doing things, okay? But it's a brand new baby. It's a brand new connection. It's a lot of things that are changing in their life. Five of Swords. Man. A lot of mental turmoil. Somebody is really messed up in there. They think so much that they can't appreciate what they have. They're thinking of all the negative possibilities. I feel like somebody has pressure on a baby that's coming. That's due date. And it's like maybe they need to rush and get things. And they feel like the whole world is against them. But it's because they're young here. They might do things last minute. And then they have to race to the store to get things. This could be a newborn that's already been born. Or it's like a frenzy energy here. Ace of Cups. There's a lot of emotions. So this is not a good cocktail of whatever's going on here. So this is something where it's a great connection. A lot of emotions. And like something's birthing, something's coming out, and it could be a baby. There's a Queen of Swords. Yeah, and then somebody gets real critical, or somebody feels like they criticize too much. Nine of Wands, and that they have to defend themselves. There's too many women here. Maybe speaking their mind. This could be a Libra woman, somebody very opinionated. Somebody who, well, you know, like acts like they know better. Kind of feels like somebody's talking behind somebody's back in the connection. And this masculine almost has to defend this woman's reputation or defend her amongst his family members almost. And he's all alone because there's a lot of people here criticizing, trying to put bad juju into this. Ace of Swords. And it's hard to decipher the truth. They might, people who twist the truth, who don't want you to know the truth, but you end up finding out because you don't fall, somebody doesn't fall easily for crap, like BS, lies, Wheel of Fortune, and that's your saving grace. So it's like you have to take things like a grain of salt, and people are talking a lot around this connection, okay? Because they want to separate it, and it seems like family members can get really involved. That's very Capricornian energy, actually. The Hierophant. This could be a marriage. It could be all like everybody putting their 2 cents about a marriage and commitment. And they could, I don't know. This might require the couple to have to meditate, to go inward, to leave these people alone, to go off on a little outing. Yeah, here's Death. Because they want to, somebody doesn't even want these people to connect or have a marriage or have anything, much less a baby. It's almost like there's a family member, like, can you imagine if he has a baby with her? Like, and she's trying to corrupt everyone or something about someone. I don't know. This is really weird energy. Take it as it resonates. I'm simply reading the cards. I don't know how. Barbara, thank you for being here. I don't know how this is going to play off in y'all's connection. But that's... that was very specific, it felt like. All right, let's get into the next one. It's going to be Virgo. Okay, I did mention Virgo, so maybe I can have some good downloads here with the Virgo and Scorpio connection. We need it. All right, so what cards? We're going to use these cards for the Virgo and Scorpio connection. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get, my beauties. Thank you so much for being here on this full moon in Scorpio. This is so much fun. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm at like 9 subbies away from 600, 18,600, which I'm going to come on. Hopefully it's this weekend I can hit it. And give 6 free readings for your questions as a thank you to reaching 18,600, which is a huge milestone for moi, for me personally. But with you guys, it's all together, man. I feel it. Okay, let's see. Justice, nice. Nice. Maybe you had some legal, maybe you or them had some legal issues that was stalling or interrupting or disrupting this connection. Oh, wow. Somebody's going to get free from any legal situations. I want to know. And have a new beginning. 3 major arcanas. 4, and shine. 4 major arcanas. Oh, and get love. So somebody had like these legal issues maybe over their head, bothering them, hovering like a dark cloud. Wow, yeah. Stalling a new beginning. That's insane how the cards are caught. See, I'm telling you, Virgo, I'm tuned into Virgo and Scorpio. It's insane. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so let's do this. This person sees you as emotionally fulfilling, gratifying. Maybe you're the Scorpio woman and they're the Virgo man, but it could go either way. It could be just wherever the placement is. Typically, I like to do the moon signs or whatever, however you work it out. Page of Pentacles. Somebody wants to come and invest, but this is going to take time because Virgo doesn't like to move fast, all right? And I don't think at this point that Scorpio's moving fast. Yeah, divine timing's at hand. Wow. Whoa. Divine timing's at hand. All right, so let's find out more about this moon energy. Let me do some shuffles. Oh, there is a masculine here. And he was going to come out reversed. All right, as I cut the deck, which we can't have that. We do not want a reverse emperor. Okay, let me do like 3 more shuffles. Please and thank you. Spirit, thank you so much for these messages. One more. The past. This is somebody from your past, y'all. Somebody from your past. Tell me about this moon energy. What can you tell me more? You have so many major arcanas here. They slowed this stuff down. Okay, this should have been happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 9 cards are major arcanas. This is God's hand. It almost feels like they call it a yod, the hand of God. Maybe, yeah, this is a King of Wands. He wants to come in. He sees you as the one. Somebody has not forgot you, either Virgo or Scorpio. They have not forgot you. But they haven't been able to get to you. It's been very slow moving. That's what the moon magic was about, slowing this stuff up. Slowing it up so you don't get a new beginning. Oh, God. This person could have been dealing with up to 3 other individuals, females. You know, I don't know. They seem like to have, like, long relationships, and then they cheat in between these long relationships. You could have been one of the people that they cheated with. Or they went off with 3 other women. Yeah, they were in their devilish energy. They put them in their hot pants energy. That's what I call it. Hot pants energy. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, you have the strength here to deal with this. Or maybe you just walk away from it. It almost feels like somebody's not, and I feel it's the Virgo dealing with this crappy energy. Somebody had maybe major addictions, and they had to be drinking all the time and partying. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time. Oh, but they saw you as a 10 of cups, okay? You have the strength to walk away. Somebody respects you for walking away, because this is unhealthy. Somebody knew better. Yeah, but it broke maybe both of your hearts. So this is a no contact reading. Somebody might watch you on your platform. Queen of Pentacles. You're very loving, kind, thoughtful. You might be very psychic as well. And you might have met this person when you were not doing so well. You were in a transitional phase. You were trying to be responsible, but you were neglecting some responsibilities, incapable, unable to see it. Somebody was in a very transitional stage when they met each other. Yeah, and they had to keep moving because they had priorities. They had to get their life back on track. Yeah, their money was funny too. Somebody didn't have enough money. Maybe they were unemployed. They just were in a transitional stage. Yes, and now things are working out for either you or them. Put it where it fits. So it looks like the feminine is waiting for contact. But this masculine, it almost feels like they can't step up. They'd like to, but they can't. But it's like, it's just going to be a little bit of more time. It could be divine timing. Where's my Temperance card? Queen of Swords. Man, the crows are going nuts. Oh my God, the crows are going nuts. Okay. So there could have been a lot of magic that happened here. And it could be a Queen of Swords who didn't want this to connect. Virgo and Scorpio. Yeah, they sent a lot of stuff. And they're very still actively doing it. Maybe this moon, to have this masculine walk away. I don't know if you are the feminine or the masculine in this energy. But somebody, they want, yeah. Somebody wants the feminine to be rejected by this masculine. And the masculine is probably the Hierophant. The one who's committed to someone else. Wow. And they can't walk away. They haven't walked away. And if they do walk away, they go right back. Okay, this energy is depressing. It's very draining. And the crows are going crazy. So I'm tapping into some dark stuff that they have been doing to keep this stuff away. Yeah. To keep each other away from... Oh, let's see if we can get more info. So there's two people doing dark magic on this connection. Okay. So it could be like an ex hires a high priestess or someone. They work with a practitioner or something. This is a Queen of Cups. Okay. She pretends to be sweet and innocent. Okay, she doesn't mind being, this is, oh God, she does not mind being an option. So this is somebody who goes in and out of this person's life. Yeah, they don't mind being an option. They act totally cool with it, okay? Oh, it doesn't bother me, yeah. They don't mind being left out in the cold. Eight of Pentacles. They watch this masculine work. They might even tap into his devices. The Chariot. They might have something on his car. Huh. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm laughing. It's just, yeah. This woman might have a good career. She might act very motherly. Yeah, they just hook up for sex and then take off. He doesn't really commit to her with anything. The only thing this masculine commits to is his work. Yeah, and this is a woman who doesn't really value, he sees her as a woman who doesn't really value herself, because this is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. She's very materialistic. You know, she's just like there to please, give good, you know. And he doesn't, he's moving like with her, but let's see. Yeah, he just, I guess because he needs to have sex or something. Oh no, they're connected. This is somebody they've been connected with off and on, okay? Yeah. So this woman does magic to stay in this person's life. And it's like they keep coincidentally connecting with each other. Did you hear that crow? It's almost like he almost freaking came right here. They're going nuts. Yeah, they're tied to each other. So Virgo, you're with a man that's tied to somebody who's a Pisces, a Cancer, or Scorpio here. And they are doing heavy magic to keep this person tied. You can hear the crows in the background. So the crows are very much a part of my channel. Literally. Today is the full moon in Scorpio, by the way. Today is May 1st. And they like to keep them tied and bound. And this didn't come out for the Capricorn reading, and this is the Capricorn card. Now we have 3, 2. Oh, man. Shit. This person is so persistent about doing work on this person. Look, the moon. Now they just left. Yeah, the 4 cups to keep you locked out. This person doesn't want you to be in this person's life and have a new beginning. But this just tells me that, I think it's a Scorpio. I don't know, put yourself where it fits. But this just tells me that this person really likes you. And they don't like that they really like you. Wow. That was nuts. They finally stopped. Jeez Louise. That was nuts. Okay, who are we doing next? Are we doing air signs? Or fire signs? I think we'll do air signs and we'll keep the fire for the last bit. Who's next? Scorpio and who? Scorpio and Gemini. That was intense, man. They were going at it. All right, let's see what we have with Scorpio and Gemini, please. And thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. I'm so glad I have witness to what's going on. So let's see what's going on with Gemini and Scorpio. Let me spray some spray. Good luck spray. All right, Gemini and Scorpio, romantic partnerships during this cycle of the full moon in Scorpio. What can we say about this, Spirit? Can you give me the most clarity and insight regarding this connection? 2 things want to pop out, but I'm not going to take it. Yeah, because it's reversed. Okay, we're not going to take it. Yeah, are these? Oh no, these are not. Okay, we're gonna have an interesting reading because these are not all like upright and stuff. Ooh la la. Okay. I do have reversals, but sorry about that. We're just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. Okay, so somebody might have disrupt sleep. Either you or them. Okay, now let's check it. Spirit, please give me the best clarity and insight regarding a connection with a Gemini and a Scorpio for my beautiful collective. Crows are going crazy still. What is going on with these crows? Okay. I don't think I have enough room for the other ones. We'll stick them in there anyway. Okay, let's see. We have the Lovers, which is your card, Gemini. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody's maybe in a connection for money. Wow. Somebody wants to invest. Somebody wants to take it further. Somebody really likes Gemini for sure. And they like their body and being naked in bed with them. And this could be somebody who has money and maybe wants to commit. It seems like somebody's living already with the Scorpio. Okay. We got the Leo card. There's a lot of sex. I was just going to say that. Damn. The Ace of Wands is right there. Okay. Hmm. Somebody doesn't... Okay. You might... It seems like this weekend there's going to be some activity. Could be that somebody doesn't have their kids on the weekend and they're going to be... So this could be like get it, like put it where it fit it. Like whenever somebody... This could be maybe a mother who, when she doesn't have the kids, she has a lover. This could be a single mother. So the kids could go with the father on the weekends or something. Wow, this is the weirdest energy. Okay. Okay, this could be a single woman, single parent. Wow, I did not want this. This could be a separation in a marriage. This came in reverse, the Hierophant. And it could be because a mother is stepping out. Damn. But somebody doesn't want to get a divorce because of the money situation, because they would have to give child support. They don't want to separate the assets. This is a weird energy. So it's almost like this is a couple living together and in the same house and stuff, but the mother steps out and they're just kind of like going through the motions, and then people now are talking about it, or something, or how do you say, they might have to bribe people, but they're kind of bribing them with like taking them out to lunch or going shopping with them. It's weird energy. There's a woman here in her Knight of Wands energy, and she is stepping out on her marriage, or the person she's committed to, the father of her children, her husband even, maybe it could be somebody that she works with. Okay, this is crazy energy. I cannot believe I just stepped into this. Gemini, what is going on? I think it's the Gemini that stepped out. Yeah, somebody's oblivious. They can't see. Look at that. They might even drug this man, give him drinks at night so he's like knocked out. Or the woman put it where... Whoa, this is... Yeah, the kids are older. They might be even noticing some weird behavior. Tell me about the Gemini energy. Yeah, this could be a woman who drinks. It could be a woman who's a drinker, stepping out on her marriage. She gets real feisty. She might even flirt with younger people, young men. This person does not love their partner, the union that they're connected in, the marriage, the partner, the husband, something like that. But like somebody doesn't want to fight about it. They don't want to confront it. They're not acknowledging it. But it's almost like I don't know. I don't want to say that. Yeah, this is a very weird situation where there's a marriage and people are just going through the motions. People are starting to notice that this person goes out and celebrates on their own. And doesn't include the husband, or somebody doesn't want to be in a marriage or doesn't acknowledge the husband or something. But nobody's leaving each other. Somebody thinks it's a phase. They're going to get over it. There's no victory here. Somebody's in a fake-ass marriage, okay? That's all I got to say. Rose Neal. I don't know, Gemini. This is... Your planet is in Uranus. And when I would do my signs reading back in the day, Aqua would always stop me. And Aqua's ruled by Uranus. So I'll probably be stumped with Gemini. Because, and then I would be like, I don't know what's going on. And then like the Aquariuses would go, yes, that's what's happening. And I'd be like, damn, I'm so lost. I wish I knew what I just said, because I don't even get your guys' life. I'm just reading the cards. So a lot of us readers, we say stuff from experience. A lot of us, we really know the cards well, and we just read the cards and it just plays a story. But this is nuts. Okay, you just blew my mind. All right, let's see. We get Aquarius next. Air signs. That was Gemini. We're going to do Aquarius or Libra next. Yep, look, there we go. Let's just stick with the Aqua vibe. I'm telling you, Aquarius. And this should be juicy because Scorpio has been in Aquarius. In it. To win it. All right, we're going to grab, Angels of Influence of Angels Tarot. This is, I want to do this. I want to check it out. Did I say hi, Rose Neal? I like your name. Thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you for joining me. So this is going to be Aquarius and Scorpio reading. Please tell me what's going down romantically. I was going to say in Funky Town, because I can't. Air and water. Yeah, I've done it. My Scorpio moon was with an Aqua. Not very, not my cup of tea. But this is for people who is it their cup of tea. Ooh, Nine of Swords. Yeah, that's probably my energy saying it's not my cup of tea. Ooh, okay, so let's redo this, Spirit. Let's get my energy out of it. Ooh, something just fell. The star. The sun. The star is you, Aqua. And the sun is you, Scorpio. And waiting. Seven of Pentacles. Let's see if they come out again. These are such fresh new cards that they kind of slide out of your hands. Okay, let's see what we get. Damn, they slide out of the hands. Okay, we have the King of Cups. Okay, that is a Scorpio energy, so that's the male energy here. We have the Lovers. This is about Aqua with Scorpio in a lover's union, and the Emperor. Not looking bad at all. So this Emperor really wants to really is into their lover. Somebody's very intrigued in the connection. Okay, the masculine seems to be more emotional. The Emperor seems to be more pragmatic, ready to go. Could be a father, or this union has evoked even, I could see, becoming a father. Oh, the Ten of Wands. Maybe not. Ooh, the Nine of Swords. Somebody is stressed out in this connection, okay? Because somebody has a lot of responsibility. And maybe they can't get their lover to do what they want, because their lover might have had a child, or this person is very bossy. Four of Cups. It just looks like the woman is not into the connection as much as the man is. Because the man seems to be more dictative and manipulative. Okay, so we have somebody here that gives to get. That's what I got. Somebody gives to get, and somebody went into a connection, but it's not doing it for them anymore. It's not, the rewards are not what they thought. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Somebody doesn't want to invest. Looks like the feminine does not want to invest anymore. And it's this masculine trying to convince, like, just stay with me. And she's not into it. She's like, no, I don't want to be with you anymore. I'm okay. See, in both cards, he's trying to convince her. And he's trying, and this is coming up as the Page of Cups, so that means that he's trying to portray himself as somebody emotionally available. But we all know Aquarius energy, not huggy, cuddly energy. Queen of Cups, yes. Okay, so it looks like the feminine here is the more emotional one, right? The one that who has the container of emotions, the watery energy. But it looks like the masculine, like maybe had a charade, like he has, like, I'm spiritual too. I believe in whatever, you know, whatever the divine feminine was thinking or believing in. But the divine feminine is really seeing that this person is really like down into like I heard down to the last dollar, but I don't mean like they're out of money. I mean like they watch every dollar and they have money. There could be a penny pincher, you know. Yes, this woman is seeing this masculine differently. Okay, the sun. She's the empress. She has a lot to give. Yeah. And she's emotionally psychic as well. So this energy, she might be pregnant, but she might just have a lot to give. This masculine has to kind of convince her by portraying himself as emotionally available. But he is really down the line. He's an emperor. He's got a lot on his plate, but it doesn't seem to arouse this empress enough to want to take his offer. All right. Six of Pentacles. So it puts this emotional masculine, somebody emotionally available. Excuse me, I don't know if he's emotional, but he does want the attention of this female. So whoever you are, they want your attention. But this is like somebody who's kind of more direct. They're not into romance too much. They're a man's man kind of thing. But they see you as the one that they want as the mother of their child. Okay, they want to be with you. They are willing to give. Very good reading, actually. Nothing wrong with it. It's just that I don't know if they can convince you, because there's a lot of water energy here. He's thinking that he needs to be emotionally available. You reject this energy. And that puts a 10 of Wands onto this masculine energy, trying to figure out how they're going to come towards you and get what they want. And really, you're not an emotional person. You're more of a logical person. You're more of a conversationalist, intellectualist or something. And this person doesn't seem to have picked up on that as much, because they might be working on a template from their past exes. So they might be still having to see a lot in their character and relationships, where you're like able, you know what you want, or you might be a mother already. This might be a marriage that you just don't want to deal with emotional manipulation from your husband, and you're perfectly fine just keeping your distance right now. You're like content. There might be another man that strikes your interest. And you might be somebody might be getting out of depression too. Yeah, they might be getting out of depression. Somebody might miss a child or miss a spirit, like somebody that's passed on. A sibling, or it could be a man that was a water sign. Maybe somebody hasn't healed. Very interesting reading, but I think that's all we're going to get with this energy. Not as intriguing as the other one, right? I can't pick what comes out. All right, the next air sign, the last one here is Libra with Scorpio. Let's see what we get with you guys. And then we're going to move on to the fire signs, and we're done. This takes so long. I don't know. I don't have the stamina that I used to when I was doing this in the early days. The early days. The pre-2020 days. Okay, let's get into it. Get over it. Scorpio. Libra. Oh. All right. They just told me I got the deck wrong, honey. Somebody's going the wrong way. Somebody feels that they moved away from you, maybe went the wrong way. Ah, don't fall, please. Okay. It's so hard just to get right onto the present. Somebody might be stuck in the past. Somebody thinks about you a lot with fondness in the past, perhaps. Oh, the birds are singing, my little birdies. Go ahead, sing away. Don't stop because of me. So cute. All right, let's find out. They flew away. I scared them. Somebody might have been scared away. Let's see. The Ace of Swords. Oh, shit. These are all reversed? No. What? These are all reversed. No, they're not. Oh, God. Sometimes I screw up the cards so bad. All right. Why are these? I might have to get another one. Yeah, sometimes that's what happens. Okay, so this connection has a lot of work to do. And somebody doesn't see it. And somebody's waiting for an emperor. Somebody's waiting for somebody to become their emperor. Okay, I'm sorry. We're going to have to do this over again. My apologies, collective. This is a long-ass reading. So let's see. Full moon energy. I do want to know what's happening with my Libra and Scorpio collective. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please give me 9 cards to describe the Libra. There's the Lovers. And Scorpio collective at this time. Please and thank you. Somebody wants to send a message. Somebody wants to come back. They haven't invested in, or somebody sees them as if they're not going to invest, and they're kind of stuck in the past thinking of you. Somebody from your past wants to come back. The Scorpio wants to come back and have sex with Libra. It looks like, okay, but it's dead. Somebody says this is in the past, it's dead. And they're also defensive if they were to be contacted. Okay, the Empress, the Divine Feminine, does not want to have anything to do with someone, probably the Scorpio. Yeah, they've changed their mind. They've moved into a new energy. Oh my God. They might be in a connection already. The Libra might be in a connection already. King of Swords. Wow, that's weird energy. So this is somebody very manipulative. Okay. Okay, so there is a Scorpio that looks like they want to come back to Libra. The Divine Feminine. And they want to have sex again. But this person is more like a hookup. They don't invest. They just hit it and quit it energy. And I think somebody's bored with this energy of just sex. And that's why they're defensive. Divine Feminine, it looks like you're very protected, but you have been very attracted to this individual. They're maybe very sexy. Expect communication. Somebody wants to come in and be like WYD at midnight. Give very little. Yeah. And they're not even that charming. They just might have good looks. Somebody thinks that you've been waiting for them. And they're going to come in now. So expect it this weekend. Yeah, somebody wants to get away from someone. It's almost like playtime. But their energy is chaotic. They would discombobble you. They wouldn't be better. You wouldn't benefit. They would just be taking your energy, taking your resources, taking your time. And Libra, yeah, maybe. And somebody wants to cheat. Somebody is not single. Or maybe it's a hard time for you to say no to this person, and it's like a situationship that you have. Yeah, this is a disaster. Somebody sleeps with somebody, and each and every time they do it, maybe they're really hot, but they do not feel good about it. They do not feel it does. I don't know. I don't know. It's only sex. Let's talk about sex. Yeah, somebody's under judgment. This could be a married person. They could be committed to somebody already. That's what the dealio is. That's why they can't commit to you. It would just be a hit it and quit it. Oh, I don't like this energy at all. No, 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 no. We got to get out of it. I'm not. Sorry, we're closing this up. We really don't deal with that. Got to work on your self-esteem. You cannot be giving your body off like that. You guys are precious souls. Please think twice. Think 3, 4 times. Okay, let's go into the next 3 signs of fire. Please and thank you. Don't forget to like if you've made it this far. Greatly appreciate it. And we're going to come up on your sign. If you're a fire sign right now, we're going to do the fire signs. We're doing Sag first. Sagittarius and Scorpio. That is a really good, fun combo, isn't it? Ooh-wee. All right, let's see what we have for my Sagittarius and Scorpios in the house. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for the clarity, the messages of clear, concise messages for them regarding the relationship or this union or this situationship or this thing, what they want to know. How's it going? How's it going, my friend? How's it going? Somebody's very friendly. That's how they... I feel like the Sagittarius was very friendly with the Scorpio. And they got you, baby. They got you. Both of you guys are kind of like fiery and feisty together and fun, man. You're like the fun couple. You're like, let's invite, you know, X and, you know, T and Z over. Yeah, this could be a married couple. You guys, or this is leading towards marriage. Man, the sex is so nice here. Somebody might have to leave a marriage. Gosh, what is this freaking energy? Taurus and Scorpio. So this is like a magnet to a honey to a bee. There's a lot of passion. So somebody from your past is coming back, has a lot of passion, and they kind of put you in 2 minds if you should really communicate and be with them, because maybe you spend a lot of money with them, or you have you do activities. But this is somebody from your past. You have good, or you had good times with them, but everything ended maybe abruptly, or it just ended one day. Maybe because this person was giving too much attention to other people. Somebody's coming back from the past. Oh, damn. That's what yeah, this is something you did not expect. Because you're the star. Somebody's shining really bright. They see you as the star. Spirit's calling them back into your life. And you thought, somebody thought that this was over. Like, you're never going to see this person again. Tell me about this Scorpio card. Somebody's not stuck. Somebody could have been stuck on somebody that passed away. They might have gone through a bad period of partying too much, disconnecting. Somebody's like in a new energy, and they kind of want to invite you into their space because they see you in a very good regard. And somehow they told themselves that they would end up with you or something, but yeah, they steal. Oh, shit. Hold on. Somebody wants to come in and steal from your energy, maybe have sex with you, and then take off and leave. Because they see that you're doing really well, that things are moving in your favor. But then they want to pretend that nothing happened and that they were never really stuck or something. They kind of want to over like put a blanket over something where you don't notice it, you know. I don't know. They want you to not pay attention, not say anything, not notice. And since you haven't come back, they're probably going to come and disrupt you because they see you doing so darn well, but you already put this person in the past. They I want to say they might be under judgment, but this person might actually another thing is they might steal from you because they are not telling you that they really are married or they're not fully divorced, and they want to have sex with you. They want to present themselves as if they're single and have some drinks. But we have 10-10 energy. This person, you don't see them in a good light. Like this is a cycle that's done. Somebody's coming too late, too little, too late. And your life is moving way forward, ahead, and doing well. Yeah, this person can't come and disrupt you. Just know that somebody wants to come and disrupt you and say they love you or they want to be with you and you look so great, you're fantastic, but this is over. And they didn't do well by you. They're coming in with bad intentions to take from you. Guard yourself. This one's a guard yourself energy. They're not here with good intentions, my loves. Woo! Somebody's got to watch out. Put yourself where it fits. This is crazy. All right. If you want a personal, you can reach out to me. I am accepting personals. I'm going to be putting all my info up shortly. But with this new moon, full moon, it kind of got me off, you know, threw me off a little. So that's a Sag energy. And where is my other two signs? We have Leo and Aries left and we'll be done, baby. Is that Aries? I thought it was. Here's Aries and Scorpio. You both are ruled by Mars. My first love was an Aries. He was a twin. And I took him to my prom. Let's use this deck. Let's use the twin flame deck. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the Aries and Scorpio connection. Again, if you just made it, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, never had a good time, Maureen. Thank you for being here, Maureen. I just saw your comments. Don't forget to like while you're here. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. And I'd love to engage with you. And I'd love to have you on the tribe because we're only 9 away from 600. And I'm going to come in as a thank you to give you 6 free readings. I'm going to pop in on the live. Do subscribe because your question could be answered. You have to be okay with it being answered live, by the way. I'm not charging you. But don't ask very intimate questions. I don't want to be tapping into you know, something, whatever. Something I don't want to be, you don't want public to know, right? Aries and Scorpio, both ruled by Mars. Ancient ruler of Scorpio is Mars. And we do have Mars in Aries right now, too. So this should be interesting. I do want to see what's happening. I do want to see what's happening. 6 of Cups, someone from your past. Ooh, told you my ex is from 9 of Wands. Somebody that gives you good memories. I like this energy. I like it. Okay, somebody that gives you good memories. And somebody sees you single. So somebody from your past maybe could be keeping an eye on my collective. There's another card. Yeah, Queen of Arrows, a Queen of Swords. And they see that you're a bit defensive. You're a little standoffish. You're not looking. You're like giving off the energy. I'm not looking. I'm not dating. That's what I just heard in my third ear. My third eye ear. Magic. Wow. Somebody from your past thinks you're magical. They see you as a magical being. 3 of Cups. They had good memories with you. This could be a friend that you connect with and then it turns into more. Ooh, illusion. This is 15, 16, 17, 18. I don't know what card that is. I have to look it up. But somebody, very interesting. Illusion. Innocence. Somebody sees you with innocence from the past and good times. And this is like, this was a better time. And this feels like a very friendly, cordial energy. 9 of coins. Yeah, they know you're single now. Somebody's been keeping tabs, and maybe you were in connections, you had kids, life, blah blah blah, and somebody sees that you're single, and it's like they want to approach you. Look at that balance. You're balanced as well. These cards are so beautiful. So with this connection, you guys have not connected yet. Yeah, this person's a giver. Okay, this person would love to give to you. Ivan and Odette. Illusion. Or they want to create the illusion that they want to give to you. And you're very balanced. So this person might want to be able to have you look at them. Magic over here, an illusion. As if they can afford, let's go have drinks and I'll pick up the tab. Like they may not have money. You know, they may not have as much money. They want to impress you. Somebody wants to impress them. Because maybe like when you guys knew each other in the past when you were younger, because this feels like high school energy. Because for me to say, yeah, because I took him to the prom and that was my high school. This is somebody who like really puts somebody else on a pedestal, and they don't want to be seen as less than or something. Yeah, 10 of Swords. I don't know. I don't like this energy because it feels like somebody's willing to lie. Ooh, and they definitely want to close my throat up. Hold on. Wow. That was like seriously weird. Okay, so somebody's got a 10 of Swords here. That it could have been an illusion in a connection in the past. Somebody could be defensive, okay? The Divine Feminine could be defensive and is like, oh, hell no, I'm going to be single. I don't want to go out with you anymore. This really hurts someone because maybe they didn't want to hurt you. This was innocent. They innocently hurt you, okay? And they're delusional if they think they can come back. Like that's because you're not accepting. Yeah, because somebody doesn't want to accept an apology or accept money or nothing. Like this could be a Scorpio says, no, I cut you off, you know. Or this could be the Aries. This is, oh, hell no. Like, yeah, Ace of Cups. Somebody wants to come back and kind of ask for your forgiveness, it feels like. And then they want to get in it. I mean, that sounds bad. They want to get in on it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound, yeah. They desire you. They really, somebody's body is asking for somebody else's body. Yeah, they want you to accept this apology because they really want to do life with you. They want to move into the next, yeah, you expect, this connection can expect communication in the next 2 weeks. It looks like it's very strong here. The connection is very, very strong. It's a very physical connection. And there's yearning going on here for each other. So what else? Oh, somebody feels like you stole their heart. Somebody could feel like the Divine Feminine stole their heart. So yeah, they want to do life with you. This might be the father of your child. Or mother. King of Cups. Somebody is a wishy-washy person because the King of Cups can be a very wishy-washy person. Somebody saying totally selfish. Yeah. They could be selfish because all they think about is their emotions and how they're feeling, and if they're in balance and equilibrium. If they ain't feeling it, they can't do it. They have to be convinced. It's, you know, it could be Pisces energy coming in here. Like they just flip flop. Like I'll do it and they don't do it. Oh, my earplug. 10 of Cups. Sorry about that. Somebody really thinks that you're their everything. They get emotionally gratified with you. Okay, they feel a lot for you. They want to come in and communicate with you, and they want to do life with you. They don't want to let go. Here's the red string energy, which I was talking about with a friend yesterday. And that's like somebody who doesn't want to let go. It's like we're supposed to be doing life forever. You were supposed to take all the bullshit, and we're still supposed to die together and have our graveyards next to each other or something. You know, I mean, this is, yeah, King of Arrows, Princess of Arrows. This is somebody, this is Adonis. This is somebody who's very attractive. I feel like this is somebody that needs to come and talk to you. Okay, they need to communicate. They need to tell you something. They need you to hear them out. But it almost feels like the divine feminine doesn't have any more to give, you know, to listen to. Like, I also see who cares. Yeah, they've been blocked. They've been... Wow. Prince of Staves. It almost feels like somebody needs to move on. Somebody needs to move on. And somebody still wants to come in and hit it and quit it, or still wants to come in as a playboy, still wants you to feel affectionate towards them. And you're not picking up the phone, you're not answering. Somebody still feels like it's like a joke, like, oh, they're just kidding, or this is temporary. Yeah, this is a heavy burden because it's almost like you're not getting it. I'm not going to go back to you. I'm not going to sleep with you. I blocked you. Don't call me. I'll call you energy. Leave me alone energy. So this is kind of like stop. Yes, look, you get into arguments. You don't want to fight. This is somebody who doesn't want to fight, but then you have to put all your blocks up. All right. Tradition. Somebody you were married to. Somebody you had kids with. Somebody that was supposed to be, because what I got here is somebody was supposed to be devoted and faithful to you, but this person's a good-looking man, Adonis, and he kind of stepped out, or he went ahead and we're not gonna get into it, but this person kind of did something off the script, and then they kind of ignored it and didn't rectify it, and this is like, no, we're not gonna go there. Somebody cut them off and said, you're done. I'm not gonna give you another chance. Maybe it was very disrespectful. Yeah, there's disrespect here. So Aries, I don't know, Aries and Scorpio, I hope you guys figure it out. Somebody really wants the other one. Okay, let's close that one off. We got the last one to go here with Leo. Of course, my Leos. My sexy Leos. What are we going to do with you? You're the Scorpio? Okay. Thank you for being here, Dion and Eric and Maureen, of course, Rose Neal, Barbara, John the Baptist, 1990. I know you're a horse, huh? Okay. What are we going to use for the Leo vibe? The Leo is going to get the LGBT cards. We'll see what happens here with the Leo. I love this deck. This is one of my favorite decks, but it's what we got left for my Leos. Okay. Four of Swords. Stuck. Feeling stuck. Yeah, this deck has like women as the kings. Ten of Wands. Oh, somebody's stuck. Okay. But they're gonna get out of this. This is almost a feeling of like, I went the wrong way, but it's okay because I found the right way, or I found the right, I was going the wrong direction, but I found the right direction. Five of Pentacles. Somebody feels left out. Somebody needs to heal. Somebody has a heavy burden, but they're coming out of it. And they're very optimistic. This feels like the Leo energy is very optimistic. Yep, that they're going towards the Two of Cups. They're healed. Somebody's excited about healing for, you know, somebody's excited about healing, like, because they're going to be with their union. They're going to be with somebody. They're going to communicate. Somebody wants to heal. Somebody is actively trying to heal so they could be with their Two of Cups, with their union. Things have been moving very slow. Okay, this activity is going on. Somebody has made the decision to heal for somebody. And yeah, the Lovers, they want a reunion with someone. So somebody could have maybe addiction of sex, like corn, drugs, alcohol, shopping. This looks like a woman who has an issue here, though. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody wants to invest in a union. Somebody wants to get healthy and better for someone. Somebody wants to be available for their partner. Right now, they're single. They might be spying on you. So somebody could be in rehab. It just feels like somebody could be in rehab or trying to get their life in order. So there's a period of waiting here where things are kind of at a standstill because somebody needs to get out of their head. Somebody might be a rageaholic, I heard. Seven of Swords. Somebody is sending magic to confuse. It feels like it could be the Scorpio sending magic to the Leo, or it could be somebody outside the connection. I don't know who you are, if you're the male or the female here, but it looks like somebody is sending magic to a man's head, to his crown. Somebody might be in rehab because they hit their head. Somebody, yeah, might be like doing a rehabilitation from the hospital. Eight of Wands. Somebody is sending energy to a man's crown. So they're confused and they're kind of like not making good decisions. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Because they don't want them to find love. They want them to be in survival mode. Damn, this is nasty energy. Two of Pentacles. Okay. So somebody's getting healthy enough to be able to invest and go into a relationship. Okay. They're getting themselves all together. But they've been through a lot. And there's been a lot of stalling and waiting. And somebody's sending energy to stop this masculine maybe from reaching this divine feminine. It's a King of Swords in feminine energy here. So this could be somebody who doesn't, this could be a woman who's in masculine energy, or a feminine who's in masculine energy. Okay, whatever. Knight of Wands. This King of Swords is trying to keep this masculine unhealed. So there's a third party here interrupting, sending some juju to keep a couple separated. The couple is a Leo and Scorpio. There could be a lot of hot energy, or somebody has gone through a lot. This could be a physical rehabilitation, like because they had an ailment, an accident, or they hit their head or something. Or it could be somebody doesn't know how to make good decisions. They could be on substances. Somebody wants to get better and come in, but somebody like really wants to have sex. This is Leo energy. They want to come in and have sex. Somebody might have, that's so Leo, but it could be so Scorpio too. Six of Swords with Seven of Swords. Somebody needs to stop investing in hookups. So maybe somebody goes on the internet, hooks up, and then it just kind of slows everything down. That's why things like go back to step one. Okay, so somebody might have like an online addiction of sex where they hook up. They do a lot of hookups, and somebody's very defensive about it. They're like, no, you're not coming here. Okay. Yeah. Page of Wands. Somebody's too impulsive. Somebody needs to heal this impulsivity that they have. They're not able, they don't have impulse control. The Hangman. Somebody's trying to take care of their emotional needs. Nine of Swords. Somebody has a hard time sleeping at night. This Emperor. This could be a married man that goes out, right? Queen of Cups. But they want to be with this. Okay, so somebody, this is not a Queen of Cups. Oh yeah, the Scorpio could be a Queen of Cups. So there's a masculine here. It almost feels like it's the feminine. Yeah, the feminine doesn't want to give her cup away. She doesn't want to share with him because the masculine, you know, they come in with the action. They come in and they want action, satisfaction. This feminine does not like this masculine just coming in, maybe without commitment, without like a title for her. But this masculine, he gets what he wants. He's coming in as an emperor. Or she's given into this energy in the past. She doesn't want to do that anymore. Yeah, she's the high priestess. She's very intuitive and knows when he steps out and is with other women or men, whatever he does. But yeah, spirit tells her. So this could be the very intuitive Scorpio or Leo, put it where it fits. But there's a pushback. Somebody doesn't want that to get involved with like a player. And at some point in time, they already did. But now they're like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. My cup is not available to you. I'm not. So they're closing this off. And they're closing this cycle of overgiving, oversharing, oversexing, whatever it is. They're paying more attention to their higher spiritual self, self-care, self-love, self-sufficiency. They're the high priestess. They know when they get lied to. We are done. Stay away. Oh, I didn't read your message, Red Feather. Damn, I was channeling. Y'all, let's light a little Palo Santo before I leave you off and running. Now you know I'm not going to put timestamps because you could just go to where it is, hopefully, if you can do that, because I have the signs. So I wish you a really good season. Next 2 weeks, your connection, you get what you want. Don't settle for less. This is a cycle of closing cycles that don't work, contracts that didn't benefit us. Okay, and this is also like, let's remember, this is a full moon. They try to put us in contracts that we don't even want to be in. Oops, shoot, my things fell. So they're trying to stop you from really leaving and going and being happy. So stay prayed up, salted up, booed up to your hot cocoa or your coffee, and be good to you. So much love and light, and please don't forget to like, subscribe if you made it this far, and I'll catch you on the next live. I want to give you those 6 free readings. Let's make it to the top, 18,600. Much love. Take care. And thank you. Peace out.